quick video on the easiest, quickest, most hassle-free way to get your brass brand new. And that is, bar none, tumbling with stainless steel media. So what you've got is these little stainless steel pins. What these do is they basically rub on the outside and inside of the cartridge and clean it. So your basic cheap setup, like I have here: Harbor Freight, rotary rock tumbler, some Lemmy Shine, Dawn dishwashing detergent, some way to strain the brass. I'm just using a little bucket of how I got from the last product I used before I went to this, and a little fine mesh strainer like what you would use for straining flour, and hot water. So there's all kinds of ratios online, and I'll link to a website, but this is the amount that I've always used in this tumbler, no matter how much brass I use, and it works fine. I'll also link to where you can get the Lemmy Shine and the source I use for the stainless steel pins. It's an eBay seller. It's gonna come in a bag. Looks like this. And there'll be links to this stuff in the description. I don't remember how much this bag costs, but you can see I'm using, I don't know, 15 to 20% of it. I can do about 20 of these 338 Edge, which is a Wildcat base off the 300 rum. I think I've done up to 50 308 and 60 or 7 223 and something this size. If it'll fit in there, it'll tumble it, come out clean. So here's the process. You can use cold water. I use hot. It seems to work better. So take your dirty brass, your stainless steel media, throw it in the drum. You take a little bit of the Lemmy Shine. What I use is a Lee Dipper 1.6 cc. I think I got this when I bought a set of 223 Lee dies. It just came with the dies. It happens to work perfect for this. Boom. Some Dawn dishwashing detergent. Give that, I don't know, squeeze and a half. It's not rocket surgery. Play around with it till you find the ratio that works. There's going to be links where this topic is discussed ad nauseum on the interwebs. We take our hot water and we fill it till it's at about 85–90% full. Look about like meow. Give her a little more. Boom. Put the lid on. This is just some PVC wrap for pipe wrap. And the reason I put it on there was not for traction, but I lost the original wing nut, and the one I bought was too big, so it was rubbing here. So I dremeled off some of it, and I put this PVC wrap just to change the angle a little bit so it wouldn't rub. That's all it's there for. Plug in the tumbler, turn it on, and give it an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. Normally what I'll do is I'll start this and then I'll go do something more interesting for a while and then come back to it. Generally after 2 hours. Well, bright shiny brass. So we're going to let this go. I'll come back when it's done and I'll show you a real quick and easy method to get it dried quick. Alright, it's been a couple hours. Let's see what we got. The container I used earlier for hot water, I just refilled it now with cool water. Looks brand new. So we just take it, drop it in our fresh water, make sure all the little pins are out of there. You want to dump your media out in the strainer just so it helps it dry, and then we use the leftover water from here once you pull these casings out to sort of rinse it so it gets all the crap off the media after you've used it. Out of the way because we're done with it for tonight. See if you can get a look at that water. Look how nasty that is. Now, once your brass is rinsed, you can either just lay it out on paper towels and let it air dry, which is what most people do. What I do, since I have a little compressor down here and a blowgun, you can use like an old bath towel to do this, which is actually what I do when I have a lot of brass I'm doing. Is I use an old bath towel, but for small batches like this, you know, that's sufficient. So we just use this water to rinse off our media. This is why I love using kitchen countertop for my reloading bench, because getting water on it like this doesn't hurt it in the least. It's not even that expensive. Like, this is like really cheap. This is an 8-foot section, and which was the longest they sell, or actually the longest they had in stock that day I went to buy it. And I don't know. I think it was less than $100 for each section. And then under it, I got 3/4 inch MDF. Alrighty. So we got most of the water off just using a paper towel, and then we'll dry out the inside using my air gun here. So get the power pocket inside of the case, like so. I'm going to do them all at once here. There it is. This is a little surplus mess kit with all the rest of the stuff put out. I just use it as a tray. We fire up the old $5 garage sale toaster oven and set it to 240-ish, give or take. In goes the brass. And I usually only leave it in there, I don't know, 5 minutes. Just enough to get it up to temperature, and it'll flash off whatever residual water remains. You want to let this cool, obviously. Fortunately, once you take it out of there, brass conducts heat very well. It doesn't really take it that long to cool. Let's see, these are already cool. There you have it. Clean brass. If you want to get real wild, you can check it up in here. Put some new finish on like a microfiber towel and get it real shiny. Check that out. Now the big advantage, and why I love this over all other methods, including tumbling in corn cob or whatever. Let's see if I can get you a shot inside there if the camera's going to focus. There we go. Inside of the case is perfectly clean. That's all there is to it. I also noticed that doing this, I never have to re-chamfer or deburr the case mouth, because the steel rubbing against it smooths it out. There it is.